Welcome, little monsterlings, to the first episode of my Halloween series called Monster of the Week. During our time together, I will be telling tales of monsters from around the many universes. Do not be afraid of their fiendish abilities, horrific forms, and evil schemes. You will most likely never encounter such abominations. And if you are unfortunate enough to do so, well, you will not have the time to worry for much longer. However, you should heed these warnings and always watch your back for the signs of these beasts, in case you ever stumble upon a ghastly ghoul or terrifying terror yourself. This week's monster in the moonlight is simply known as the Beast.
Boys, beware the beast!
In the Cartoon Network short series Over the Garden Wall, there exists a monster who resides inside the unknown, who preys upon lost children. The Beast is the main antagonist to our little heroes Wirt and Greg, two brothers who have become lost in the forests of the unknown, who are desperately trying to find their way home. The Beast's true form is rarely ever seen. Most who encounter him merely see his unsettling silhouette. A forest demon-like creature with glowing white eyes which pierce through the darkness. Many believe he may also be known in some parts as a spirit called Stingy Jack, a man fated to wander the realms between heaven and hell with only an ember lit inside a rutabaga to guide his way. He earned this fate by tricking the devil not once, but twice. Others simply believe that he is the Earl King, or better known as the King of Fairies. The only other identifying factor to the Beast is the Dark Lantern. A lantern which is said to be able to keep the souls of those who have been lost to the forest alive inside of it. What makes the Beast such a fearsome, formidable foe is that he relies more on his cunning than anything else at his disposal. He uses manipulation and deception to coerce his prey into feeling hopeless and lost. He uses these skills as a guise so that he may seem as though he cares for these lost children, giving them a false sense of security and hope that they ever may make it out alive. Unfortunately, those who become lost inside the unknown will eventually start to give up their hope of ever returning home. And in those vulnerable moments, the Beast will come forth to offer help to those poor, unfortunate souls. When the Beast claims a child in the forest, they are slowly transformed into what is known as an Edelwood tree. From these Edelwood trees, a special oil known as Edelwood oil can be harvested. This oil fuels the flame of the Dark Lantern, thus keeping the soul inside of it alive. However, if the flame should ever go out, the soul inside is also lost forever. This is exactly how the Beast trapped the man known as the Woodsman into fueling his Dark Lantern for him. The Beast made a deal with the Woodsman. If he can keep the flame in the lantern lit, his daughter's soul would stay alive, giving him a small glint of hope that the Woodsman would ever see his precious daughter again. If you should ever run into the Beast, it is imperative that you know that he has no known weaknesses nor any vulnerabilities. There are only two things you can do to avoid falling prey to the Beast. 1. Never lose hope. And 2. Never make a deal. Although, if you were to ask me for my advice, I would say it is best if you just avoid wandering into the unknown altogether. Unless, of course, you are looking to sacrifice your own life to fuel the flame inside the Dark Lantern.
Come, wayward souls, and wander through the darkness. There is a light for
Thank you so much for watching this special Halloween episode of Monster of the Week. It's a new thing I'm trying. I'm hoping it works out well. I love monsters, and I hope you do too. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please comment down below what other monsters you'd like to see highlighted in the series, and don't forget to tell me where they're from too. And if you'd like the series to continue past October, there's plenty of other monsters that only come out at certain times of year. And while you're thinking of the malicious monsters to suggest, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of my other content, including gameplay and reviews. And monster mash that like button so YouTube will suggest more monster-themed videos to you in your feed. Until our paths cross again, do not forget to check under your bed for things that may go bump in the night.
We all know the beast, Pilgrim. He lurks out there in the unknown, seeking those who are far from home, hoping never to let you return.